Level crossing concerns grow as Moreton Bay expands, residents ask to weigh in on the region's future, and an international manufacturer chooses Moreton Bay for its new headquarters with $1 million incentive. Adam here with the Moreton Bay update. Let's take a look at what's been happening across the city of Moreton Bay this week. First this week, concerns are growing about rail level crossings across parts of Moreton Bay as the region's population continues to surge. One of the locations drawing particular attention is the Narangba level crossing, where residents say boom gates can remain down for extended periods as trains pass through on the busy Caboolture line. With train services increasing and new housing developments continuing to expand across suburbs like Narangba, Burpengary and Caboolture, some locals say traffic queues are becoming a regular problem during peak periods. Beyond the frustration for commuters, there are also concerns about the potential impact on emergency vehicles trying to reach incidents quickly when crossings are closed. Local representatives are now calling for more serious long-term solutions to be considered, including grade separation projects such as road overpasses or underpasses at some of the busiest crossings. Similar projects have been delivered in other parts of southeast Queensland to remove conflicts between road traffic and rail services, but they can be complex and expensive pieces of infrastructure. As Moreton Bay continues to grow rapidly, transport planners are likely to face increasing pressure to find ways to improve public flow around the region's rail corridors. In Morayfield this week, a new office for the Centre Against Domestic Violence, known as CADA, has officially opened. The organisation provides support for people experiencing domestic and family violence, including counselling, crisis support and assistance with safety planning. The new office aims to make it easier for residents in the northern part of Moreton Bay to access support services locally rather than needing to travel further south. Service providers say demand for domestic violence support services has been increasing in growing communities, making expanded access to local assistance particularly important. Meanwhile, Moreton Bay City Council is inviting residents to help shape the future of the city through its latest Moreton Says community survey. The survey asks residents for feedback on a wide range of issues including livability, employment opportunities, disaster preparedness, recreational facilities, and community priorities. Council says the results help guide planning decisions and policy development across the region. The consultation process has attracted tens of thousands of responses since the program began several years ago, and the latest survey will remain open until the end of March. Residents can participate online through the Council's community consultation platform. You might remember that a couple of weeks ago we talked about the proposal for a potential Olympics rowing venue at Lawnton Quarry near Petrie. That idea continues to be mentioned as debate continues about the suitability of the currently proposed Rockhampton rowing venue for the 2032 Olympic Games. Supporters of the Lawnton Quarry proposal say the site could potentially provide a long-term sporting and recreational facility for the region if it were ever developed for rowing events. However, the Queensland government has so far maintained its commitment to Rockhampton as the host city for Olympic rowing. And finally this week, the City of Moreton Bay has announced the winner of its $1 million Ultimate HQ Headquarters competition. The initiative was designed to attract international companies to establish a headquarters presence in the region, with the prize including 5 years of free rent for office space, a $250,000 fit-out contribution, and professional support from business partners. After a competitive pitching process involving companies from 6 different countries, the winner has been announced as New Zealand-based advanced manufacturer Pultron Composites. Pultron specialises in corrosion-resistant composite materials used in industries such as construction, infrastructure and utilities. Council says the competition generated significant international interest, reaching more than 6 million people globally and attracting applicants representing more than $500 million in potential capital investment and around 1,000 prospective jobs. Mayor Peter Flannery says the initiative is part of a broader strategy to position Moreton Bay as a destination for high-value industries and global investment. If the company proceeds with establishing its headquarters in the region, it could bring new advanced manufacturing capability and skilled jobs to the area. So those are some of the updates making news across the city of Moreton Bay this week. If you'd like to see what's been happening in the other parts of Greater Brisbane, you can check out the updates for a couple of the other areas here, the full Greater Brisbane overview here, and the series if you'd like to follow everything that's been happening across the region this week. See you there.